We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers
and the Washington football team. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
49er ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the 27, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
First and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The tackle made just shy.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Now Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 31 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here first and 10
at their own 25-yard line. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
Ball at the 24 and a second and 11.
Looking to throw, Haskins. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the 39.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Tackled by
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Tackled by Quan Alexander. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Haskins on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, it's Haskins. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 29 yards. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right.
high
That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Let's go. Here we go. 11, 21.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Flushed out right. Gets this one to use check. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They downed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Their own 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Check 24. Check 24. Shows it to safety. Pull it out. Shift. Watch the safety creep. Alert flare.
Now they try the right side here. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
On the carry.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate, as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now a handoff looking right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
18-yard line.
Haskins will throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out, as their drive will begin at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
McKissick, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Right there. 54 Mike. All day, just like that.
Now Haskins to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 54.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
54, right there. 54 Mike. He's trash. Let's go. Mike 5-4.
Now they try the right side here. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Sherman on the tackle.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 49ers.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Ready? Right there. 54. 54 Mike. Double dog.
2nd down, Haskins. Looking here for Smith down. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jonnu Smith, 46 yards. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Out of the shotgun, Haskins throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
His kick is...
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they'll run on the draw. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Fred Warner in on the tackle.
On 2nd and a yard. Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Right there, 54, right there, 56.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Sponge, no.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
1st down, San Francisco.
Here we go. 180! All day, guys. 21. Check 59, Mike is 59. Hey, we gotta get the stop here, D. Hey, gun.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
He's got Ayuk once again.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
49er 1st down.
13.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Gain of 15.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
White. Check, 59. Hey, gun.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one. Go to the locker room.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
To kick off for San Francisco.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And to give this time to the tailback. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Number 30.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
49ers.
Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead. And, boy, it paid off.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of
A yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
A lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The kick by Gold is good. And that will extend their lead even further. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out. Go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
56 right there. 56. Get in the right room. Get in the right room.
From the 27, Haskins. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. Third time. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Under 10. Under 10. I got you.
Now Mostert. And some room to roam now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown,
Raheem Mostert with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Niners 33. Washington 14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Greg Stroman on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass,
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Watch the screen. Mike 5-9. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up. 12, fellas, here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Running to start the drive is Love. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. From the 36, Haskins. He's going to air it out deep for Green. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
For A.J. Green.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
From the gun on third down. Haskins over the middle to Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, here's Love. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Ball carrier brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. And we heavy on the edges. Mike 54.
From the gun, Haskins. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Javon Kinlaw in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
56, Mama. I got him. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hands here. We taking wins on 56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Or it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Switch out, switch out. Check 26, check 26.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
Strowman on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Getting the sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Push him back. Push him back. 54. Mike, go. Here I come. Hey, one set.
Here's Haskins. That one is slant to McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, Love. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come get some. He don't want it.
Operating from the gun. Haskins under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Javon Kinlaw picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Haskins. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Intercepted.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Garoppolo. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Covered by Kevin Byard.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
You got nothing to run. You got nothing. 56 the mark, boys. 56. Check 56.
Throwing again. Haskins. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And
that incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 3. Off. Right there. 54. Right there. 50. They're going to need some therapy after this.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch the pass. Go. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Wahoo. 56 the Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he finds McLaurin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and now it's 2nd down.
Jimmy Ward there.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Second and 10 now, Haskins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Watch the sled. 2. Right, check. 59. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Shoot. Check. He's crashing. 12.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
54 is Mike. 54. Hey, check. Watch 54. Check pass. Mike's 54. Hayward. 54. Squeeze, double. Hey, watch out. Check Mike. 54.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Haskins, and that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Steven Sims. Incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. From the gun, Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. Well, some credit there to A.J. Green because he's so tough to cover. Sometimes he causes those penalties.
And he's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route. Hard to do. Creates a lot of pass interference calls.
Operating from the gun, Haskins on the slant, complete to Green. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Order. Mike 54. Mike 54. Yup.
One final shot for Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.